Welcome. Hello, my name is Lieutenant Eric Portner with the San Diego Police Department. I would like to thank the Anchor Church and our satellite locations for hosting this community event. First, I'm going to go over the agenda. The Anchor Church is the hub for this community meeting. There are 8 other locations across the city where this presentation will be simulcasted. Department representatives will be present at the satellite locations to assist with directing questions, comments, or feedback to the hub location or to the website. This meeting with the satellite locations complies with the Trust Ordinance, which mandates a community meeting in every council district where the surveillance technology will be used. Next, we'll be doing a presentation of a video. A video will be displayed which profiles all surveillance technologies. The video is approximately 11 minutes in length. Covert cloud-based mobile application will be shown with all of the recording device technologies, but they will not be presented until a later date. There will be no questions, comments, or feedback during the video. Then we will go into questions, comments, feedback from the community, and we will wrap up promptly at 8 p.m. The meeting will be posted online on the San Diego Police Department's YouTube channel, which can translate the presentation into over 100 languages. Next, I'm going to cover the rules for the evening. If you wish to ask a question, make a statement, or provide feedback, please fill out a speaker slip and turn it in prior to the end of the video. No speaker slips will be accepted after the video ends. Each speaker will have 1 minute to ask a question, provide feedback, or make a statement. Be respectful of all viewpoints. Time may not be ceded to other speakers. We want to hear from as many people as possible. If a community member does not wish to ask questions, provide feedback, or comment publicly, a QR code and web address are provided to facilitate this input. We will start taking questions here at the hub location. We have subject matter experts on site. They will answer questions. If they cannot answer the question in the moment, the question will be answered on the city's technology website later. When the questions, statements, and feedback are completed at the hub or 45 minutes has elapsed, we will move on to the satellite locations, proceeding in order of council district. If time remains, we will return to the hub for any outstanding questions. Please be respectful of all viewpoints, whether they are for the technology or against the technology. All viewpoints will be heard. Unruly behavior may result in being removed from the meeting. Feedback from these meetings will be included in the impact report for each technology. Thank you for taking the time to be part of this process.
Hello, my name is Karen Goodman, and I'm a supervising crime analyst for the San Diego Police Department. Not to be confused with the crime lab, our crime analysis unit uses computers to solve crime and potentially keep crime from reoccurring. San Diego Police Department crime analysts and other department personnel use law enforcement computer databases called SD Law, ArgisNet, CalPhoto, CopLinkX, and Parole Leads to assist them. These law enforcement databases are managed by local, state, and national law enforcement agencies. SD Law is a system provided by the San Diego Sheriff's Department that allows searches on local criminal history, nationwide information on criminal records, driver's licenses, vehicle registrations, warrants, temporary restraining orders, and gun registration. ArgisNet provides inquiry access on countywide crime cases, arrests, citations, and field interviews, as well as nationwide law enforcement contacts for participating police agencies. CalPhoto allows access to California driver's license photos. It also contains California booking photos from participating law enforcement agencies. Parole Leads is a system that is operated and maintained by the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation and has details on California parolees. For a user to gain access to any of these databases, they must first pass a San Diego Police Department background process. Access to these systems is allowed if the data is necessary to perform their job. For each inquiry, the user must be able to provide a need to know and a right to know. What does this mean? It means that a user must need the information in furtherance of a law enforcement activity or investigation. That's a need to know. And they've been granted access because of their job functions and responsibilities. That's a right to know. Users are provided unique usernames and passwords that meet the FBI's CJIS security requirements. Computer access is protected by a secure physical surroundings and technical safeguards such as firewalls and multi-factor encryption. Typical users for all of these databases are patrol officers, detectives, and crime analysts. Other police department employees may also need access to perform their jobs. These systems may be used to facilitate the expeditious arrest of a suspect, the safe return of a kidnapped victim, to identify a suspect in a reported crime, associate other crimes to a suspect based on evidence, create timelines of unlawful activity, and identify additional victims of crimes. All systems are for law enforcement use only, to pursue the furtherance of justice and enhance the safety and quality of life for our community and the officers that serve them. The San Diego Police Department also uses TLO-XP, an online resource utilized by the department. TLO is provided by TransUnion, a consumer credit reporting agency. It offers real-time resources to locate information about individuals, utilities, and assets. It is used to support active San Diego Police Department criminal investigations. It is not a means to run credit reports or credit history on individuals. Users can make inquiries on a variety of identifiers that include name, date of birth, social security number, address, business, phone, land ownership, email addresses, and social media usernames. The data itself is only a pointer system, and all the information must be confirmed through the originating source. Access is provided and managed at a user level with computers located in secure law enforcement facilities or on cell phones with encryption and multi-factor authentication. TLO-XP is utilized by patrol officers, detectives, and crime analysts. It's particularly useful with investigative units such as homicide, sex crimes, robbery, missing persons, narcotics, and child abuse. Access is on a need-to-know, right-to-know basis, meaning there's an active crime case or law enforcement event that initiates the data inquiry. Utilizing TLO provides new leads and supporting evidence of relationships between suspects and locations, enhancing and advancing the investigative process.
Hello, my name is Roxanne Cahill, and I'm a police dispatch administrator for the San Diego Police Department. The NICE Systems 911 logging recorder is an application that automatically records all telephone calls received by the San Diego Police Department's Communications Dispatch Center, as well as all radio traffic between dispatchers and San Diego Police personnel. This technology records all 911 and non-emergency telephone calls and police radio traffic for evidentiary and public disclosure purposes. These recordings also provide transparency and accountability for the San Diego Police Department, as they record in real time the interactions between 911 dispatchers and callers and the radio traffic between radio dispatchers and police officers. Audio recordings may be shared with other agencies, entities, or individuals within legal guidelines or as required by law.
I'm Sergeant Nick Nguyen on behalf of the Specialized Equipment Section of the Robbery Unit. The San Diego Police Department utilizes vehicle tracking devices to track suspects' vehicles involved in an ongoing criminal investigations to locate wanted suspects or stolen property in real time or over course of time. Vehicle trackers are used to locate vehicles involved in a criminal investigation by placing a vehicle tracking device on the vehicle and obtaining GPS location data. The tracker can be used when a search warrant has been obtained or when the subject has a Fourth Amendment waiver as part of their probation or parole conditions. Vehicle trackers are generally issued within the San Diego Police Department for a limited duration during specific criminal investigations. However, trackers may be issued to a specific unit on a permanent basis to facilitate logistical issues associated with needs arising during off-hour and short-notice deployments. Trackers can be used and issued department-wide with the appropriate investigative need, judicial authority, or Fourth Amendment waiver. Access to the tracker information will be the responsibility of the detective sergeant of the assigned unit, the detective investigating the case, and their team. I'm Sergeant Nick Nguyen speaking on behalf of the Specialized Equipment Section of the Robbery Unit. The San Diego Police Department utilizes covert object tracking devices to track suspects and locate stolen property in real time or over a course of time. Object trackers are generally used within the San Diego Police Department for a limited duration during a specific criminal investigation. The object trackers are used to locate property that was stolen and to locate suspects who possess the stolen property. The trackers can be monitored by authorized San Diego Police Department personnel to track the device once the device is activated and begins to move. The trackers are used in a response to an ongoing criminal investigation where a specific type of property was taken. Covert object trackers can be placed in property to track the bait property. Trackers can be used and issued department-wide with the appropriate investigative need, judicial authority, or Fourth Amendment waiver. Access to the tracker information will be the responsibility of the detective sergeant of the assigned unit, the detective investigating the case, and their team. I'm Sergeant Nick Nguyen, speaking on behalf of the Specialized Equipment Section of the Robbery Unit. The San Diego Police Department utilizes covert audio and covert audio video recording devices to create objective, real-time recordings to develop and assist with criminal investigations. These devices are used when an overt audio-video recording would make or hinder the investigation unsafe. Covert audio and audio-video recording devices are concealed pieces of equipment capable of simultaneously recording audio, data, and videos occurring within the range of the microphone and video camera. The following are types of covert recording devices used. Audio recording only. A covert device used to record audio only in a covert environment. These devices record onto internal memory only. Audio device with remote listening. A covert device used to record audio only in a covert environment. These devices record onto internal memory and transmit remotely to members of the investigating unit. Audio and video record only. A covert item used to record video and audio of an undercover police investigation. These videos are recorded internally on the device. Audio and video with remote viewing. These devices record audio and video. The audio and videos are stored internally. The audio and video can also be viewed remotely. Audio and video with remote viewing and GPS. These devices can record audio and video. The video is saved internally. The video can be viewed remotely. This device also utilizes global positioning satellites, GPS, to track the movements of the user. The cameras are available for authorized, trained investigators department-wide who have an investigative need for these devices.
Hello, I'm Officer Dan Neefer with the San Diego Police Department, and I'm presenting the Code 5 Group GPS integrated bike. Bike thefts continue to be one of the biggest problems affecting San Diego communities. It is also very difficult for police to apprehend and arrest suspects due to how quickly suspects can cut a lock, take a bicycle, and flee the area. Global Positioning System, or GPS integrated bicycles, however, have been very successful in the apprehension and arrest of bike theft suspects. Code 5 Group GPS bike technology allows the San Diego Police Department to address bicycle thefts without the need for officers in static positions while giving the ability to track and recover the equipment using GPS. The software and application allow virtual perimeters to be created around GPS integrated bicycles and provide alert notifications to officers when the bike is removed. Officers can then live track the GPS integrated bicycle and facilitate an arrest when safe to do so. GPS integrated bicycles are deployed in areas experiencing spikes in bike thefts. This is typically where community members gather, such as restaurants, grocery stores, movie theaters, beaches, and libraries. The San Diego Police Department does not retain any data collected from the GPS integrated bicycles. All relevant information collected from the technology is documented in the investigation and then deleted from the system.
Okay, we will now take speakers at the districts. Each speaker will have 1 minute to ask a question, provide feedback, or make a statement. We're going to start here at the hub location, District 4.
We have no speakers at District 4.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your comment. I completely agree. We give advance notice. I don't know why you found out about this today at 2. We do give advance notice, and we do welcome the community, and we want to hear everybody's voice. Thank you for your time, sir. Anybody else? Ted?
Not from District 4. Go ahead and start the call.
Okay, thank you. Okay, District 1.
No speakers from District 1.
Okay, District 2.
No speakers from District 2.
Okay, District 3.
No speakers from District 3.
Okay, next is District 5.
No speakers from District 5.
Okay, next is District 6.
No speakers from District 6.
Okay, next is District 7.
No speakers from District 7.
Thank you. District 8.
No speakers from District 8.
Okay, next is District 9.
No speakers from District 9.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, that will conclude our meeting then, and everybody have a good evening. Thank you so much.